gotta be careful because as soon as they hit that button, you can hear it.
I'm gonna go put this up so you.
Cycle Fever TV is brought to you by these great sponsors, so support them. Call Tough Turf for all your landscaping and irrigation needs. Check out Seminole Power Sports for all their brands of motorcycles, accessories, and service.
Good morning, Don Swift here live from Ace Cafe. We are all out here at the Cars and Coffee event celebrating this.
Cycle Fever TV is brought to you by these great sponsors, so support them. Call Tough Turf for all your landscaping and irrigation needs. Check out Seminole Power Sports for all their brands of motorcycles, accessories, and service. The Ace Cafe, where it's all happening. Bikes, cars, great food, rock and roll music. Come on by. USA Payroll, payroll tax service, workforce benefit solutions, insurance, and human resources. Check them out.
Paying attention to what's going on over here.
I don't know how Crazy John's been yelling at us every 30 seconds. Get over there, get over there, get over there.
Phone in the hallway, he's throwing the paper at me and stuff.
Well, I gotta say this is close to 8 o'clock.
Hey, we're not that far off.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we had a little issue with the signal, but we got it back.
If I go like that, it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah. It was 8 o'clock somewhere. Yeah. Somewhere we're early for 8 o'clock. So anyway.
At least an hour.
You know, last week we lost connection because that little card we had died. So we buy a new one and it gets fixed the old one.
The AT&T card.
Yeah, it was Verizon.
Verizon, that's what it is. Yeah. Got to give them a little bit of
They get us to buy a new one, and then the old one starts working again.
Well, that's the part of the call.
We have a backup.
That's the small print. You just didn't read all of it.
Well, anyways.
Hey, I'm excited about today's show.
We got some good stuff. We always have good stuff, but we got some good interviews tonight.
Yep, we had to switch a few around.
Yep, we're waiting. Hopefully some of them get here, but we'll be A-okay, right?
Yep. It is a live show.
It is a live show.
You know?
So, well, you want to run over what we're doing real quick?
I'll talk about it.
Let's go.
Run over it.
All right, there you go.
All right, well, first of all, we switched number 1 to be number 2.
No, we did it.
Oh, we did? Okay, well, number 1.
3 to be number 1.
Okay, number 1.
He'll get it.
I'll get it. Look, right here. The Ace Cafe, when they had their 1-year anniversary.
1-year anniversary, yep.
Haggerty Insurance came in and they had their cars and coffee that day. So what we did is we sat down and we got a bunch of cars and we did interviews and stuff. Well, I got 3 interviews tonight of some old cars, and we still have about 5 more that I've got to edit. But, you know, we only have so much time to show.
Yeah,
so that's that. So then, my phone's ringing. So then...
Don't pay attention to it.
Yeah,
don't answer. That's it. Take it, John.
No.
Crazy
my
John.
mother might call.
Number 2, we got an interview.
Yeah,
Bud
McKenzie's going to tell us about a trip he takes every year to.
This guy's awesome.
Puts on quite a few miles.
Yeah,
I think he puts on like 4,000 miles or something crazy. But I knew his son through wrestling in high school, and then a really good friend of his son, Johnny Love, who I know, who I wrestled with at college. So he goes, I got a guy you need to talk to, and you know what? I've only spent a few minutes with him. He's right. We got to talk to him.
I met him twice. Both times was in the bathroom.
So Bud's gonna be a good guy to talk to. Then we do that epic ride that they had out here.
This looks like a really good video. I've seen some of this already. I can't wait to see the whole thing myself.
And then before it goes on, we'll have to do a little explanation on it, because they sent me an hour and 30 minutes, but there's a lot that I just couldn't show. So we did a lot of editing, but I want to explain a little bit bit about the difference between the epic ride and the snowball ride. And you'll see the difference on the tape when we do it.
All right, let's see it.
Difference.
I can't wait for that.
Then we got another interview, and these were the guys that put on the epic ride, right?
Correct, yep.
So that's Nate and Josh,
Yep, if they're here.
and then we're gonna roll right
I
through.
seen them earlier, so
Did you?
I think so. Wasn't they up here earlier?
No, that was Tim B.
Tammy, I get them mixed up.
and,
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
And
I'll
then
figure it out when they come out.
we got the Snowball Express, some footage from that.
Yep.
And then we've got Rick to talk about.
Yep. So, with all of that said and done, what do you want to do now?
Well,
Hey.
who's running the TriCaster? Because I see Crazy John there. Well, let's narrow it down. There's Cetera.
Yeah.
So it's got to be
One
Lexa.
person left, yeah.
All right, Lexa, go ahead and roll it.
All right, good morning. Don Swift here live from Ace Cafe. We are all out here at the Cars and Coffee event, celebrating their 1-year anniversary here at the restaurant as well. And this is a great spot for all the local enthusiasts to come out. But
This is my 2005 Lotus Elise. I purchased it about a year ago. I bought it because I had a lot of sports cars and trucks and more muscly type cars, and I wanted to try something a little lighter and a little bit better for handling. And you can't really get much better than a Lotus for that. So this is my first Lotus, but it's chrome orange. It has the sport package, but no touring package. That's kind of unique. It's got crank windows and no floor like carpeting or anything like that. It's a lot lighter. It's basically the lightest spec you can get. It only weighs 1,975 pounds. Only has about 190 horsepower, but doesn't really need more than that. But yeah, I've had it for about a year. It's only got I think 19,000 miles on it. It's getting up there in age, but it's still got a lot of life on it.
Hello there. My name is Patrick Shane. I'm from St. Cloud, Florida, and I give you permission to film this. This is my '66 True Chevrolet Chevelle Super Sport. Numbers matching except for the transmission and the color of the car, but I love the yellow. I've always loved this model year. It's a 1 year only, '66, like I say. When I was a kid, I used to see them a lot, and I was like the way the tail lights looked and the way the headlights looked on it. So I've been looking for this car for nearly 50 years, basically. And I found it at Mecum in January at Kissimmee at the auction. So I ended up with it. I'm very happy with it. It has, like I say, it has a 396 Super Sport engine. It has been helped out a little bit with headers and racing cam. Other than that, it's pretty much a stock car. It will pretty well get rubber in all 4 gears, even though it does a 5-speed transmission. That's been replaced. But I like to just cruise around with it, come up to events whenever I can, and just enjoy the outings, enjoy socializing with other folks, other enthusiasts, and meeting other people and seeing their cars.
My name is Patrick Abbott. Let me show you my '68 GTO convertible. Starting at the engine compartment, you'll notice that it's all box stock. The engine, the transmission, the differential, about everything under it is original. It was well kept. I was in a climate controlled environment for probably the last 35 years. And I got it from a family member. Several years, probably 15 years ago, we had a family reunion, and I said, "Good gracious, that's a beautiful car. What would you like? Would you like to sell it, Dennis?" And he said, "No, but I'll give you third right of refusal because there's already 2 ahead of you." And I said, "Well, pop, there goes that dream." So a wedding last week, or last spring, I guess, he said, "Well, you still want the car?" And I said, I looked at my wife, Nancy. She looked back at me and I said, yeah, I still want the car. So that's the story behind how I got it. Now, unfortunately, I can't speak for the other 2. May they rest in peace. But it's got the 350 horse, 400 cubic inch. It's got the turbo hydromatic 400 in it. It's got a 363 differential. So it's a nice road car. And Looks to me like it's had work done. I have history from the prior owner, but it only takes me about 30 years back. So I think there was appraisal done on it in 2005, which showed it was on its way to being restored. So the engine compartment, you'll notice that the cowling screen under there is nothing more than chicken wire, and that was original design. So from all our high technology these days, that's what they were doing 50 years ago. And it was 50 years old in March.
So there you go, man.
Hey, Bud.
1-year anniversary.
Good to meet you.
Hey, it's a pleasure to meet you.
What did you think of the cars? Because I know you're a bike man.
I love cars.
Me too.
I have only 5 of them at home.
Can I borrow one?
Anytime.
All right.
Bud, you especially like cars in the rain, right?
Yeah,
That's
much
best
better.
time to have, yeah.
That's when you wish
Yeah.
you never heard the word motorcycle.
Motorcycle, yeah. 4 wheels are better than 2 under that
Well,
circumstance.
as long as you got the top over.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I'm going to go over what with that last video clip that you saw. Basically, it was the 1-year anniversary for Ace Cafe, and that Saturday they had cars and coffee. And so we came down and they had all these different neat cars and stuff. And I got 3 really neat ones coming up. Plus one that's got some lighting that I want on our bikes. Oh, you'll love it.
All right.
But with that being said, we got a special guest here today.
We do. We do.
All right, and this is Bud.
Bud McKechnie. Bud, glad to have you on the show.
It's a pleasure to be here, Sean.
The good
I
news
gotta
is
say one thing real quick.
Yep.
Bud just found out this was live.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
we run you in pretty good. You thought it was going to be radio,
I thought it's radio, and here we are, it's video.
and here we are in video.
I would have worn my
He's
other
seen
shirt.
us and thought it should have been radio.
That's it. Yeah. He said with faces like that, they got to be on radio. So he thought for sure.
No, he did say those two on that side should be on
Just
there.
us two should be on radio. Oh, so this is the video section.
This is the video side right here.
Cut us off here and
We're
just
on
listen
radio.
to us.
No cameras on that side.
So, Bud, I got to tell you. First of all, I knew your son Dennis
Yes.
from wrestling way back in the day.
Right.
All right.
Yes.
I wrestled at Oviedo High School. He was at Bishop Moore.
Exactly.
And then I also knew a friend, Johnny Love, who went to Bishop Moore, was friends with your son,
Absolutely.
sons actually.
Yeah.
And him and I wrestled together in college.
Fantastic.
And I went up to go see him. I think it was last week.
Right?
And he goes, "I've got a character for you to talk to."
Right?
I said, "Really?" He goes, "Yep. I met you," and he wasn't lying, Bud. We have to get you on here.
Well, that's very kind of you, Sean. It's a pleasure. It's a real pleasure to meet you.
Well, we're a pleasure to have somebody that knows what they're talking about up here.
Thank you. What do you want to know?
Yeah, well, you know what, Bud? There's a couple of things. The reason you're out here, and the thing that we brought you on for, is because, am I allowed to ask your age?
Absolutely.
All right, what's your age?
I'm not going to tell you.
Exactly.
84.
84.
Yes.
84.
But that's only 28 in Celsius.
There you go.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm dyslexic, so you are 28. Don't worry. No, 48.
48, yeah.
Yeah, I'm so dyslexic I can't even get the numbers
We
right.
skipped things. So the reason that you caught my attention is every year
Yep.
you take like a 4,000-mile ride, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
You literally travel from here in Florida
Yep.
to Ontario, Canada.
Yes, I do. Stratford, Ontario.
Yeah, that's great. That's something you would do, Mark.
It sounds like a ride we got a plan.
So,
Yes.
and along the way you stop for different things.
A lot of places.
So tell everybody about your ride.
Oh, well, I usually stop in Quebec on the way up.
Yeah?
Quebec is a province that's a little bit east of Ontario, and that's where they're all French speaking. And my friend Luke has a beautiful home just 7 miles over the border from Vermont. And this fellow goes fly fishing probably 200 days a year.
Now, that sounds like something my dad would do. Fish 200 days a year.
There you go, right.
But it has to be the rainy day when he's not on his motorcycle.
Well, you don't want to fish in the rain either.
Yeah, well, no one ever taught me that one.
Fish bite in the rain. They actually bite.
Luke has written 4 books on fly fishing, one for every one of the 4 regions that he fishes in. And he's tied about 7,000 flies in his basement.
I've zipped up about 7,000 flies, my own.
You what?
I've zipped up my own fly about 7,000 flies.
There you go. That's a different kind of
So you just decided one day you were just gonna head out to Canada.
35 years ago.
Wow.
I've been doing this every year for the last 35 years.
Wow, that's impressive.
One of those years I went to Texas, Dallas, Texas, but all the other years I've gone to Canada.
What time of the year do you leave?
I usually leave right after school is out, which would be right
So
in
it's all different times. Yeah.
early part of May. Early part of May.
Now-
but it could be different times of the year.
Now, you stop and see some of your kids along the way?
Oh yeah, I have kids up and down the eastern seaboard, in Virginia Beach and two in Connecticut, and I stop and see them along the way, stay with them.
Ah, that's great. That's great. So you get fishing, you get riding. So we were talking. So let everybody know what bike you ride.
Oh, Goldwing, Honda Goldwing.
Honda Goldwing. They'll last, right?
I've gone through 4 or 5 of them.
Really?
Yeah, I've blown the transmission on some. I've broken others and junked a lot of them. Most of them I ended up junked.
That's funny.
But this time I got to buy a new one in 2011, so I'm still riding that one.
And it's a smooth ride, huh?
Oh, very nice. It's actually more comfortable than one of my cars.
Wow, that's he takes rides like that. When you went to the Grand Canyon and
Grand
whatnot,
Canyon, Tacoma, Washington.
Wow.
and you did that on the Valkyrie.
I did one on a Valkyrie and one on a Triumph.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
So, but they won't let him into Canada. He has to stop at the border. So then that's it. So he'll never get to fish with Luke.
He won't tell us why though.
We don't want to know.
Someday I will.
Yeah.
So, but I greatly appreciate you coming out and talking about your bike and the ride.
Yep.
Anybody out there you want to say hello to?
Oh, hello to all 6 of my children.
All 6 of your children.
Yes.
How'd you find time to ride?
Hello, children. 136.
I don't know. They rode
Somebody
too.
said you better say hello to your wife.
Oh, yeah. Charming wife Arlene.
That goes without saying.
Especially Arlene.
Well, I'll say hello to your wife and thank you because she let you to come out here and talk to us, right?
Not only that, she let me buy that Goldwing.
Can't beat that.
There's not a white in the world as good as her.
So this is your first time here at the Ace.
Yes, it is.
So what you think?
I love it. This is the place to come.
Great little place,
I
huh?
love the Ace Cafe.
You went back and saw the museum?
Yeah, we saw those old motorcycles. I can't believe it. I never saw so many.
And you know that art back there, a lot of stuff was painted by the guy with chopsticks.
I saw that. Yeah, the
amazing.
one.
Yeah.
We can't even eat with chopsticks.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah,
painting
he
with them.
paints with that.